What's good, y'all? This is another series I'm doing right here, man. Just figured I'd start doing new shit, man. Just see how far it escalates, man. But this is a new series I'm doing, man. This is a story of my most intense, most craziest motherfucking acid trip. And before we get to this, man, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little puff of this shit real quick, and I'll go ahead and just sit y'all down, grab your brews, grab your blunts, grab your brewski, man. It's going down. This is story time, so here we go. So anyway, everybody's done acid before. Almost everybody. You know what I'm saying? My first time trying acid was last year whenever I came back from California. I just came back from California, and my cousin, he told me, hey, you ever done acid before? Like, nah. And he was like, oh, well, I got some shit that'll knock you off your socks. And then it was a little paper tap, and I'm like, paper? Like, what do I do with this? And then he just said, just put it on your tongue. And I'm just like, and then I just let it sit there for about 30-40 minutes. And then the first time I took acid, it was like the first 30-40 minutes, my body was just tingling, and I was just sweating like a motherfucker, man. And then I just could not stop moving, and I kept on losing track of my fucking lighter. So then that's when I realized, oh, this some good shit. And then, like, ever since then, like, I've tried, like, 2 tabs. The most I've ever tried is 3 gel tabs. And let me tell you why. Now, my homeboy, man, he hit me up, said, hey, man, you want some acid? I'm like, fuck it, man. He got the gel tab, so why not, man? I'll take one of them bitches. Well, he gave me 2 of them bitches. And we popped them together and shit. We were just chilling in the room and shit, just tripping out on fucking acid. And long story short, this is the most craziest shit ever. I bought 5 gel acid tabs, and I gave one to my friend, and I let him trip out on it because he ain't never tried acid before. So I gave him one, and just like while I was in the room tripping with him and stuff, I took 3 of them bitches, and we were just sitting in the room. And I was staring at the ceiling. I was laying on the bed staring at the ceiling. I'm like, bro, you don't see that shit? And then he's like, see what? And I'm like, dude, your fucking ceiling is just moving, man. It's like you grabbing 2 titties and you're moving them around a lot. That's how the fuck they look. And then he's like, what you tripping? I'm like, goddamn right, I'm tripping. How the fuck you ain't tripping yet? It's barely been 30 minutes. And then all of a sudden I just start looking at my fucking hands, my fucking fingers are stretching. My fucking tattoo right here is just fucking looking all weird and shit. My hairs are fucking standing up. I go in the bathroom. I look at my face in the bathroom. My eyes are fucking black as fuck. My fucking forehead is looping this way while my cheeks looping this way. This cheeks looping this way. My hair's all sticking up like goddamn Dragon Ball Z. It's crazy. It was fucking crazy. And eventually it got too intense to where I just had to run outside. And when I ran outside, I threw up just because all the patterns and shit like that were all just hitting me in my face, and it was a little too intense for me. And then it was too intense to the point to where I could not walk for a full hour. My friend and my mom had to carry me back to my car because I was not capable of walking. And when I got back in my car, I threw up all over myself. I got a box. I was gonna throw up in this box, but I was so fucked up off acid, I was throwing up on the box while it was upside down, and it was fucking crazy. Like, I felt like a dumbass. And then after a while, after I threw up, I was like, well, just take me home, just take me home. So my mom took me home, and she carried me inside to right here where I'm sitting. And I was just all fucked up, like watching fucking Seth Rogen and shit. And all of a sudden, like, cause I felt like I was gonna have a bad trip, I'm not gonna lie, until I heard Seth Rogen's voice say, you're a true fucking American hero. And I'm just like, me? And then just like everything just felt so real. It's like realness wasn't real, you know what I'm saying? It felt like, because I don't know, like, from what I know, from my knowledge, I guess what acid does, it unlocks the part of your brain that causes you to dream, to where you're basically dreaming in real life, and so like everything, like if this lighter wanted to talk to me, it could talk to me. My mind told me it could talk to me, that type of shit. But DMT, I guess, is a natural psychedelic found in plants and nature, kind of like shrooms. You know, shrooms are a natural psychedelic. LSD man-made. I think it was created around the Cold War to I don't know, to fuck up the rivals or something like that. I don't fucking know, but I just know it was created by the military and shit. But like, I just think, like, me personally, that's my favorite drug, honestly. LSD is my favorite drug. I don't take it a lot. I can't take it a lot because if you do it a lot, it fucks up your brain, obviously. But the times I do it, man, I usually have good trips, man. I thought this one time was gonna be bullshit because I was just sitting here, man. I couldn't walk. Every time I tried walking, it's like gravity would just hold me down. And so, after an hour, I started to be able to walk and shit. And after I started to be able to walk, I started looking at everything, started observing everything. One thing about when you're on that LSD, anybody who ain't taking LSD, one thing about LSD is that when you're on that shit and you're walking around, everything is living, everything is breathing, everything has consciousness in it. Like I was looking at this peephole right here, and this shit was all fucking dissecting and shit. I thought it was alive at first, but that was just the acid talking, so I knew it wasn't alive. Like, one thing about acid, one thing about me, when I take it, I know what's real and I know what's not real. Like, it's fun as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But I know what's real and I know what's not real. So I'm not just gonna let that shit make me do stupid decisions and stuff. And so whenever I started feeling better, it was just like all gravy from there. I mean, one thing I don't like about when I was on acid and shit, because the time before that, so let's say 3 weeks ago, I took two gel acid tabs, and I was so fucked up, bro. I was so fucked up. My cousins, I don't know how the fuck they came. They just came out of nowhere and just took me home. Them motherfuckers saved my ass. I felt like God sent them. But besides that, that was 3 weeks ago. The time I'm talking about right now, that was 2 weeks ago. Or, nah, that was last week. Damn, time flies like a motherfucker. Yeah, that was last week. I was tripping balls last week. And, like, I recommend LSD to anybody who can control their fucking drugs, man. To people who can't control their liquor, can't control their weed, can't control their whatever, I wouldn't recommend it. But it is a fun journey. It is a fun fucking drug to experience. And my experience on LSD has always been fucking badass. Like, just one thing about LSD is that you do tend to get in your mind a lot. So if you're tripping out by yourself, you start to get in your mind, start thinking and shit like that. But when you're with somebody, it's kind of hard to do that, man. Y'all just chilling, watching some Rick and Morty, playing Call of Duty. Y'all oh shit, you good? Come on, you good? You good? You know what I'm saying, man? Like, it's just badass, man. Like, I recommend that shit to anybody, man. But the 3 gel tabs I took, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. And then I had another one left over because I was gonna give it to one of my homeboys, but they was bullshitting, and I was gonna take it, but then I was like, nah, man, I'm too fucked up. My hamburger's starting to talk to me, so I might as well just give it to my cousin. So I told my cousin to pull up. I gave it to him. We just tripped out the whole night, man. We stayed up till like, I took that bitch at like 7 at night, and it didn't fucking wear off till 7 like in the morning. So I was up all fucking night, and then I went to work the next day, and it was so fucking cool, bro. Work felt like a fucking video game. I was grabbing the motherfucking wings and shit like that. They were like throbbing like heartbeats and shit like that, and it's so fucking rad, dude. Nah, that's just my experience on it, man. I think LSD is a cool drug if you want to experience something different, you know what I'm saying? Me, I want to try DMT, just because the reason why I want to try DMT is just because that's a psychedelic that lasts 30 minutes and nobody's really died off DMT. It's just you're smoking that shit, and all of a sudden while you're smoking it, you just end up in the middle of the fucking universe, man. It's crazy. I've tried mushrooms once, and that was like last year before I went back to Cali. It was before I went to Dallas and got on the airplane, and I ate a gram of mushrooms, and I just got all geeked out. That's all I did. I just felt high as fuck. But then fucking after that, I went to the airport, flew to Cali. I spent some time in the IE and San Bernardino. Shout out Dino, man, Colton, all them places, man. I love y'all. And it was just badass. But as soon as I came back from Cali, man, that's whenever I started getting fucked up off the acid and shit. But acid is a good drug. Just don't get hooked on it, and don't do that shit every day, because that shit can fuck you up. And I'm telling you that from experience. Oh hell yeah, man. that's my little story time right there, man, about my craziest acid trip, man. And that ain't gonna be my last trip either, so I'm probably gonna vlog my goddamn trip next time I trip out. That's probably gonna be next month or something, but I'll let y'all know. But hey, well, what y'all need me to react to, man? If y'all got any video suggestions or whatever, man, comment down below. Like, subscribe, and shit. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. A rato.